One way to really get some good practice down is to just go ahead and make your own problems. If you make your own problems, you're going to see that you can build pretty complex molecules just by making random choices. So just pick any old substrate that you want to work on. Maybe this halo alkane, maybe an alkene, maybe an alkyne, whatever. Do whatever you want to do. And then just start doing random chemistry to it. Maybe we add some kind of bulky base. What is that going to do? Well, that's going to give us the Hofmann product through this E2 process. Maybe after that, we've gotten alkene, we could add Br2 across it. That sounds like something we could do. You don't have to do that. You could do something else to it and then just continue doing random steps. Well, now we've got 2 bromines, right? We just learned some new stuff with that. So let's go ahead and run with that. We'll add some sodium amide to make an alkyne. And now we're at an alkyne. What do we want to do to it next? Anything that you want to do, right? It's up to you. Maybe add some base to it and then make it a longer alkyne, right? I've got this isopropyl group over here. Maybe I want to add another isopropyl group over here. That'd be kind of cool. So we can go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and make the isopropyl group on this side a little bit longer, right? We have to make sure that this is a primary or methyl alkyl halide. And so if we think about that, right, we've got carbon number 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's going to perform an SN2 reaction to add carbons number 4 and 5. So this will be carbon number 4. And then coming off of carbon number 5 will be the 2 methyls, right? So we've got this alkyne right here. What can we do with alkynes? Well, one thing we could do is reduce them back down to alkenes maybe. So let's add some solid sodium and some liquid ammonia. Let's go ahead and do that. This will give us the trans alkene. So that'll be pretty cool, right? So now we're at that. What can we do with alkenes? We learned all kinds of different things to do with alkenes. Let's go ahead and add some hydroxides onto it, some OHs. Let's go ahead and add them in a syn fashion. Let's see what we get there. So we'll add some OSO4 in the presence of NMO. This will give us the syn addition of the 2 alcohols. And since it's syn addition, you can see that these 2 are trans to one another, so they'll be on opposite sides. So one of them will be a wedge. The other will be a dash. Right, you also get the enantiomer here, and that looks like a pretty cool product, right? So if you go back to your original compound and you think about going from this starting material to this end product, this is probably a pretty hard problem. But you can see you made this hard problem by just making a whole bunch of arbitrary steps. And so this is a fun little game you can play. Just pick any old compound, start doing reactions to it, think about what would happen, and you'll learn a lot about the course from just doing that. So that's something I recommend.